All right. Welcome back to another study session. Subscribe if you want to stay up today. Hit the notification bell if you want a reminder to study. And like if you did your homework. Today was very interesting. I went to get lessons started. So had an interview with my teacher. I am worse at speaking than I thought, and my listening is better than I thought in certain areas and worse in others. My memory, I don't know if it's a memory problem or if it's a listening problem. But when I was having to repeat, there was one sentence she gave me that was like, it was like a compound sentence, and I could not, like, it was like after saying it 2 times, couldn't do it. Like, tried to get there, couldn't do it. And then she was like, all right, we're going to break it down. Did the first bit, did the little bit of a middle, did somewhat of the end, and then closed out the sentence. And I was like, oh, okay. But I am now starting lessons. I've ordered a new textbook. So that will be, I guess, a change. So we will see about the, we'll see about maybe switching textbooks, and we might be doing a little bit of a change in focus. So the first thing that I think I'm wanting to focus on now, currently, is getting my speaking comprehension and conversation ability up. That's the primary focus going forward until I get my new textbook and the workbook. I don't know exactly what I will be doing, but we'll probably just continue using Genki. She mentioned it's okay, but there's kind of a different way to learn verbs that speeds up the process. So you learn the Moss form, and based on Moss form, the character before Moss is what dictates what form it is. And there are more exceptions than actual follows the rules, which it was difficult. It was strange because I started learning Ichidan and Goldan, and it's more of kind of you need to memorize it and then you're good, but it's a little bit difficult. So I'm debating on whether or not seeing if it's okay to record my lessons, just maybe my point of view, not hers, and we'll see if I can maybe make that a video once a week, which could be interesting to see my commentary, also review what I did that week might also help. So just things like that might be good to get a look at. Today, we're just doing the back of this worksheet. So hopefully it goes well, but I'm just filling in everything, and that's all we're probably going to do today. But with that being said, like I already mentioned, I did a full-blown hour interview of Japanese practice, learning, teaching, checking, scheduling, everything. So definitely was a lot today. But let's get into it. I don't know why I was blanking on that. I needed to read the sentence. Other than that, I think everything was good. So, homework. We're putting a pause on some of the homework as of right now. We're still going to do WaniKani and the journals. Because I'm trying to now focus more on conversation, we're not going to do the kanji review anymore. From what my teacher told me and what I've showed her on WaniKani, she feels confident that if I just keep doing WaniKani, I should be okay with the test portion of kanji. Because usually kanji is, do you know the meaning of this kanji? Do you know what this says? Can you read it? Do you know the kunyomi, onyomi? And if you can do all three of those, for example, like, what does, like, kol mean? It means child. When it's together, it's kol. So you know the on yomi reading? You know, on yomi reading? The kunyomi, I think it's shi? Could be wrong. But then, can you read this? Kodomo. Yes, I can. So it's things like that that you just need to really know for JLPT, which WaniKani kind of covers most of it, but not like obviously writing it and learning it like the written way. So things like that I still need to practice, but it's gonna be later when I'm more focusing on prepping. I think I'm going to take JLPT N4 next summer. So we will see about that when the time comes. Because I'm going to focus more on conversation, I might lose some textbook and grammar memorization and skills. So we will see how to practice that in a normal way. But homework, WaniKani, regular journal. We're not doing the kanji review anymore. I think we're just going to stop at 6 and leave it there. So just have fun with your journal tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.